mrityormamritam gamaya.
Asato ma satgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityormamritam gamaya. Sahanavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviyam Karavavahi Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya, Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityormamritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shubhodayam, good morning. Are you able to follow me? Are you okay, comfortable with these quotes? If you don't understand, you can just raise your hand. I will try to explain Telugu. I am not supposed to use Telugu because you have come here to learn English. But in between I am using little Telugu to make you comfortable. Swami Vivekananda uses the simplest English language, but the concepts are definitely heavy. They are all philosophical concepts. That's why I am a bit afraid whether are you able to follow or is it hard going to you. Right, please see page number 74 for today's quote. The first quote in the page: everything that makes for unity is moral. Everything that makes for diversity is immoral. Know the one without a second, that is perfection. The one who manifests in all is the basis of the universe. And all religion, all knowledge must come to this point. Any action that makes us go Godward is a good action and is our duty. Any action that makes us go downward is evil and is not our duty. Everything that makes for unity is moral, everything that makes for diversity is immoral. So Swamiji is giving us here the definition of morality and immorality. నైతికత అంటే ఏంటి అని మనకు అప్పుడప్పుడు ప్రశ్న ఉత్పన్నమవుతుంది. సో ఎనీథింగ్ దట్ టేక్స్ అస్ టువర్డ్స్ ద ట్రూత్, టువర్డ్స్ యూనిటీ ఈజ్ మోరల్. అవర్ యాక్షన్, దట్ ఈస్ అవర్ డ్యూటీ, దట్ ఈస్ అవర్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ. Everything that takes us away from that unity, which takes us towards duality and differentiation, is immoral. It's not our duty. See, behind this apparently diverse universe, there is that unity. When you have the question from where this world has come into existence, we say there is a fundamental intelligence, which we call sometimes by the word God. Today, the word God itself has come a negative connotation, has acquired. So the people are using it as fundamental intelligence. That intelligence which has designed this universe, which has conceived this universe. So it can't be a localized thing, you know. If it is confined to a particular space, okay, it can't create the universe which is infinite. Only infinite can create the infinite. So the understanding that we have in our culture is God must be infinite because the universe itself is infinite. So infinite can come into existence only from the infinite. If God is finite, he's sitting somewhere in the corner of the universe. Sitting in the corner of the universe, even if he has 1,000 hands, he cannot create a universe of this magnitude. So the concept is he's all pervading, he's everywhere there. But why don't I see? Why don't I see the all pervading spirit, all pervading consciousness? Because of the mind. Because of the mind you see differentiation, duality. మనస్సు ఉండటం వల్ల మనకి భిన్నత్వం వస్తుంది. రాత్రిపూట మనం నిద్రపోయినప్పుడు అంతా ఏకత్వంలోకి వెళ్ళిపోతున్నాం. గాఢ నిద్రలో ఎవ్రీథింగ్ బికమ్స్ వన్ ఫర్ ఎవ్రీబడి. అవునా? ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? వెన్ యూ వేకప్ ఇన్ ద మార్నింగ్, పొద్దున్న లేవగానే మనస్సు వస్తుంది. మనస్సుతో పాటు జగత్తు ప్రత్యక్షం అవుతుంది. వెన్ యూ గో ఇన్ టు డీప్ స్లీప్, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ బికమ్స్ వన్, zero. This apparent universe is not there. So people have concluded, philosophers, the universe exists only in relation to your mind. So the duality is only apparent but not real. నువ్వు ఏదైతే వైవిధ్యం చూస్తున్నావు, భిన్నత్వం చూస్తుందో అది అపారెంట్, బట్ అది అబ్సల్యూట్ కాదు, నిజం కాదు అని చెప్పారు. నీకు కనపడుతుంది, అట్లా కనపడుతుంది కాబట్టి అది నిజం అంటే ఎట్లా? మీకు పగలు ఆకాశంలో నక్షత్రాలు కనపడవు, అంత మాత్రం చేత నక్షత్రాలు లేవంటావా? అట్లనే there is this all-pervading consciousness, but you don't perceive it. So Swamiji is saying that anything that makes us go towards unity is moral, otherwise it's immoral. You see all the conflicts, all the quarrels, all the fights, they happen because you take this duality too seriously. Suppose you belong to one country, I belong to another country. Okay? Your national identity is different, my national identity is different. So that is only apparent. Basically, we are all human beings. If you forget that, the unity behind that you forget, and if you take this apparent diversity too seriously, then conflicts will arise. You belong to one faith, one religion, and I belong to another faith and another religion. Okay? You are born into that, I am born into this. I practice my religion, you practice your religion. But I say that my religion is superior and you say that your religion is superior. Okay? Because you are so intensely identified with your faith, then quarrels will begin. So this is the reason, everywhere when there are two wars are going on now in the world, because we take this duality too seriously, we think actually it is real, but it's only apparent. ఈ భిన్నత్వం అనేటువంటిది ఏకత్వం నుంచి వచ్చింది. నువ్వు భిన్నత్వాన్ని చూస్తున్నప్పుడు ఏకత్వాన్ని మర్చిపోయావు అనుకో, ఆ భిన్నత్వం నీకు గొడవలకు దారితీస్తుంది. ఆ భిన్నత్వం వెనుక ఏకత్వం ఉందని నువ్వు ఎప్పుడు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. ఆ ఏకత్వమే భగవంతుడు. సో వీఆర్ ఆల్ యునైటెడ్ అండ్ కనెక్టెడ్ త్రూ దట్ లింక్. బట్ ఇఫ్ యూ ఫర్గెట్ దాట్ అండ్ యూ టేక్ దిస్ భిన్నత్వం ఆర్ డ్యువాలిటీ టూ సీరియస్లీ, అండ్ ద ఫైట్స్ అండ్ quarrels happen. Conflicts happen. One day Akbar asked Birbal, what is the percentage of blind people in our country? Pat came the reply. Okay? Birbal gave an immediate answer, said, 99% are blind, Jahapana, he said. Akbar said, I am asking about the percentage of people who are blind. Guddi vada శాతం అడుగుతున్నాను, నార్మల్ విజన్ ఉన్న వాళ్ళ శాతం కాదు. Yes, Jahapana, 99% are blind, Birbal said. Then Akbar said, you must prove that to me. Birbal said, okay, I will prove. The next day, Birbal comes into the court of the Akbar. So he has his usual pagdi, turban. So this Angavastra, Uttariya, and then his kurta and his dhoti. And the full court was there. Sabhasaduranta Tiri unnaru akkada. So then he asked all in front of Akbar, so what is this? People said it's turban, pagdi. What is this, he asked. This is Uttariya, this is Angavastra. What is this issue? Ask this. This is kurta. They told. See, Jahapana, all of them are blind. He said, this is one piece of cloth, this is one piece of cloth, this is one piece of cloth. Right? See, this is the thing. Okay, different names you have given, but the substance is same, right? Same is the case with us. Okay? You may belong to different religion, you may belong to different nationality, okay? You may speak a different language, but we are all human beings. If you forget that, fights happen, wars will happen. Today human beings are foolishly fighting this war, so much so that you have forgotten that the people living across the border are also human beings. We're all one species. That's why last year, when India hosted this G20 summit, the theme was one earth, one family, one future. Today, if you don't integrate the world into one family, okay, there is every possibility that actually another great big war might happen. So this is the very important and very urgent and message that we have to send across, that world is one family. We are all inhabiting one earth. We are one species. You may have a different national identity, different religious identity, different linguistic identity, but they are all superficial. They are not real. Basically, we are all human beings. We are all inhabiting the same earth. Don't ever forget that. If you forget, what will happen? You know, there is a part of the world today conflict is going on. There, the two people of two faiths, they hate each other with such intensity. Wars they don't happen overnight. You need to understand. Ratriki ratri yuddhalu modalavu. Okay? From childhood, the child is taught that you ought to hate that guy because he belongs to a different faith, he is our enemy. Constantly you teach this hatred, 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 hatred. And then one day it will spill into war. That's why Buddha said, hatred cannot be conquered by hatred. Hatred can be conquered only by love. ద్వేషాన్ని ద్వేషంతో జయించలేము, ద్వేషాన్ని ప్రేమతోనే జయించవచ్చు. ప్రేమ ఎప్పుడు వస్తుంది? మనం అందరినీ ఒకళ్ళగా చూసినప్పుడు, సమంగా చూసినప్పుడు ప్రేమ వస్తుంది. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ, నైస్ డే.